This is the foundation coming at you with my week 8 predictions. I gotta do this one a little bit early. They changed my schedule last minute, so I'm gonna be really pressing time. So I just figured do them now. Like always, last week was bad. I think I was 7-6-1. A lot of upsets last week. But yeah, here we go. Thursday night, Jacksonville at Tennessee. I'm gonna roll with Tennessee one more time. Jacksonville was pretty decent last game, but well, then I wasn't decent, but Tennessee had fight kind of hard, but they just lost in the final minutes. And they stay pace, and I think the second still in the division. So I'm gonna roll with Mariota one more time. Alrighty. Washington at Cincinnati. I'm gonna go with Cincinnati. They stay at home. Got a little bit of a spark from last week. I think Washington gonna go on. I think it's kind of a hellacious schedule. I think next couple games for them. So, I think Cincinnati. I think they're playing a little bit. Probably something that they needed, to play the Browns to feel some confidence again, and stuff like that. So and then, a lot of question marks, with the fumbling and all that with the Washington Redskins, a lot of mistakes they made. So I'm gonna roll with the Cincinnati Bengals. New England Patriots at the Buffalo Bills. I'm going New England. Shady McCoy, I think is I don't know how much he can play. He batted on hamstring, and for a guy like that, he's kind of big and all that. So I think New England has been on a tear, and after what Rex Ryan did, I think after the shutout, I think he kind of maybe. Belichick's they kind of posted that all over the place for them to kind of remember, because they shut them out and stuff like that. New York Jets at Cleveland Browns. New York Jets. I mean, Browns. I feel bad because they try to play hard as they can, but the lack of talent. I think Hogan gonna play. I was kind of supporting this kid, through the draft. I wouldn't have minded the Cowboys picked him, he had drafted him. But I'm glad that they're smarter. There's people smarter than me that to think that to know that Dak was a better player. Next, the Detroit Lions at the Houston Texans. I'm going to Houston. They stay at home. They need something to stay ahead of the division. Detroit has been pretty decent. I think they're second. No, they're still third. They're still third in the division. But but they playing better than what I expected. But I think Houston. I think they're gonna match up well against the Detroit Lions. Kansas City Chiefs at Indianapolis Colts. Man, this one kind of tough, because you just never know it. Lately, I don't know. Casey has been doing some weird things lately, and Colts has been up and down. I'm gonna roll with Casey because I picked I picked them in the before the year, to be one of the top teams. I think they're gonna just try and maul the ball, and just try to keep that secondary, and Luck has been known to throw some picks. So I think with that secondary, I think they're gonna force some turnovers on that one. Seattle Seahawks at the New Orleans Saints. Wow, this one is tough. I'm gonna go. This is gonna be my upset. I'm going to go with New Orleans Saints. They stay playing at home. They always play well at home. Seattle, what is his name? They've been getting a little bit harder time to run the ball. protecting Russell, and Russell Wilson is not Russell Wilson right now. He's banged up. I mean, I mean, he's worn, being a warrior, going through, soldiering right through. But I think they're not gonna have enough offense to, to. I mean, it might be a more high scoring than what I think it's gonna be, but I think the Saints gonna have enough to win this game. Next, the Oakland Raiders and at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I don't think the Buccaneers just because I think the Oakland has been, playing well and all that, but I think it's kind of going to be like the let down game on this one. I think the Buccaneers going to find a way to win this game. Arizona Cardinals at the Carolina Panthers. Carolina coming off a bye. Maybe they needed that little time to get away, to recharge. Get away from football, get away from all the criticism. Arizona this fallen hard fought, game Sunday night. So so I think their defense is good, but I think Carolina's going to find a way to win this game and try to get some confidence back. This is kind of shock. I never realized they were going to play each other that fast. San Diego Chargers and the Denver Broncos. Broncos, off a short week, but I think I think the defense is gonna be a little bit ticked off what happened last time. Last Thursday, or the Thursday before. So I think the Denver Broncos gonna win and never can tell though, because San Diego always played them tough. Next, the Green Bay Packers and Atlanta Falcons. I'll go with Atlanta. The week before was a very controversial call. Then after that, great game, but kind of a letdown, in overtime. So, it might be kind of hard and Aaron Rodgers hasn't been playing that well, but Atlanta's been putting up some points, so I'll go with Atlanta. It did mean at home. Then finally, Minnesota Vikings at the Chicago Bears. I think Minnesota is going to be pissed the way they lost the game. Their offensive line had let them down. Very idiotic turnovers that they did. So I think they're going to play. I think they're going to play with a lot of anger this game. And again, Chicago, they play hard, but they're just so decimated. Like one of those things. You feel so bad for these kind of guys. Because I mean, Cowboys fans could, can go no, I mean, there's every time once a year, one team can just have that injury bug. But I remember 2013. I think we had 23 different defensive linemen in the game. So I mean, we was decimated with injuries. But anyway, as always, I'm gonna do my Cowboys video separately. Alright, money all the boys, go Cowboys.